Take the Leap is the podcast where we get real about the roller coaster that is entrepreneurship and life. Sure, some folks make running a business look like a walk in the park, but let's be honest, it's more like a wild ride through a theme park with a lot of unexpected twists and turns.
Join us, your co-hosts, Ashlan
and Tory,
as we spill the beans on our own real-life experiences and shine a spotlight on some amazing guests. From the highs of success stories to the lows of epic failures. And hey, we'll even throw in some cringe-worthy, laugh-out-loud, embarrassing moments for good measure.
So buckle up and tune in every Tuesday and Thursday for a dose of raw, unfiltered truth about what it's really like to chase your dreams and build a business.
Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just dipping your toes into the startup world, we've got something for everyone. Even if it's just to make you think, wow, I'm glad I didn't do what they did.
Hello and welcome back to Take the Leap. I am so excited to chat with everyone today. Ashlan, I know you are too, because this is a very special, more of an announcement podcast. I think yeah, that's how I would describe it. So Ashlan, I've known you for a while now, and over the past few years, you and I have been working on this thing called Take the Leap. And what it has morphed into is multiple things. But it originally started as a course before we created this podcast. And I remember we did a live course. We taught this live, and we had a group of students who were going through it with us for the purpose of giving us feedback. And that also happened, if you've listened to any of our other episodes where we talked about this, that also happened when I freshly found out that I was pregnant and was kind of throwing up and gagging off camera.
And I was none the wiser. I was none the wiser at all about this.
And then we hurried to get it done before the baby came, and we recorded all of our sections. We re-recorded everything because we took that feedback from that initial class from those live students, and we created modules and recorded everything and got it all done before I went on maternity leave. And then we had this amazing human, Luke, who came in and said, "This information is fantastic. The recording is shit. You guys should redo it." And Luke, you seriously have changed our world. Thank you for your honest and amazing feedback, because without that, we would not have the course that we are excited to let you know that we are launching today.
Yes. Shameless plug for hiring experts and listening to them when they tell you this is not what we want.
Absolutely. So what is Take the Leap? Great question. And if you kind of go to our website, if you've kind of been around for a little bit, you'll know that we've kind of separated Take the Leap, the brand Take the Leap, into 3 different categories, and that is the course, the podcast, and the community. So obviously we're on the podcast right now, you know what the podcast is, but the course, it is designed specifically for small business owners or people who are wanting to become small business owners, people who are really in that early stages of going out on their own or taking the leap, if you will. Yeah. And it's for them specifically. And I think what really inspired this idea was launching our own businesses and kind of going out on our own and seeing, you know, there's so many resources out there. Could you absolutely look up all of these things on YouTube for free? Absolutely. Could you take classes? Could you, go to a million different resources for help on how to start your business? Absolutely. Could you pay to have an expert help you? Yes, you could. But I think the thing is that like I was so overwhelmed with where do I even start? And I feel like even just looking up that information on Google, you're going to get 20 different answers. And so, Ashlan, you and I came together and really simplified everything we've learned and everything that's worked for us. And we laid it out in a roadmap for you, listener. so that if you want to start your own business, you have kind of a roadmap of where to start and what your next steps are.
Yes.
And so Take the Leap, in a nutshell, includes everything you need to launch your own business. And it can include everything from marketing, paperwork that you need to get started, to business operations, hiring, firing, etc. It's kind of the nuts and bolts of everything an entrepreneur will need. We don't go into, I think one of the other feedback we got from the original course that we live taught was that the information was a lot still. And so we've actually really spent the time narrowing it down and just giving you the specifics of what you need. So yeah, Ashlan, what do you want to add to that?
Yeah, each of our modules, there's 13 total, builds on each other. So we do anticipate that you'll start at the front and end at the end. And then in between lessons, when you buy into our course, you will get invited to our twice a month monthly co-working sessions. These are 90 minutes long, and they are designed for you to have dedicated time to work on your business instead of in your business, and also to get your questions answered by us, your instructors. You'll see each of us did different modules. So you'll, have experience with both of us in there, but, we cover everything from like the first steps that you need to legally launch your business, because you want to make sure that everything is above board. You'll learn about target audiences and how to narrow that niche so that you're talking to the right people. Tory covers a really good high level of branding 101 and what you should really be focused on when you first start. We both know like our brands have changed and evolved since we first started them as well. And, knowing just the basics that you need to get out the gate is important as well. We go through our marketing channels and what you should be setting up as a new business owner, how to create content. This one I thought was really, really helpful is to have around money mindset. We talk about charging what you're worth and how to set your pricing. And a lot of entrepreneurs run into imposter syndrome about being able to charge as much money as other people who are offering the same service. We talk about defining that value in your pricing, how to build a service framework, how to generate leads, how to convert those into closing sales, and then all of the different nitty-gritties of business operations, like how to track your time, how to manage your customer pipeline and data, how to get paid and collecting payments. I've met a lot of folks that forget to send invoices. It's like, no, you didn't do this to be a starving entrepreneur. You did this to make money in your own way. How to make sure that you are doing the right accounting and bookkeeping, and then how to manage hiring of employees and contractors. And so to be a part of our community is $1,999 if you pay in full, or $200 a month if you choose the payment plans, and then you can renew after a year if you want. But funnily enough, when we first launched this course and we taught it live, we were like, launch your business in 6 weeks. And we got valuable feedback from folks where they were like, this does not take 6 weeks. So we're hoping by having the community there to support you, that you will be able to launch a successful business, and that you're going to have help along the way. And yeah, I know that for us, like Tory launched her business 6 months before me, and it was just so helpful to have somebody to bounce ideas off of, to be able to ask questions of, to say like, what the hell do you do in this situation? And honestly, I feel like without her help and support, and with other, entrepreneurs that I was hanging out with and finding out things from, like, I wouldn't have grown as fast as I did. It's really about being able to share those lessons that we learned as entrepreneurs and help you get there faster and focus on the right set of things to grow and scale your business.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, it's just like you said, like I wish I had this course when I was starting out. And that's basically what this is. So we're hoping to be able to impact people and help them. If you have a dream of owning your own business and you're not sure where to get started, we want to help you. So this is how we're going to do it. And you'll be like, of course, we're going to still continue to do this podcast. on top of it, which you can listen to for free. So feel free to, keep listening to our podcast. And if you'd like to sign up for the course, do so, and you can see our faces more often. So yeah, really excited.
Well, yes. Well, thank you so much, Tori, for being my partner in crime in Take the Leap for the last, gosh, it's been, 2 years since we probably wrapped up the live courses. So yes, we've learned a lot. We've infused a lot, and you can plan to see a lot more of our trials and tribulations shared through more stuff in the course, more stuff in our community, and we hope to see you inside.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Take the Leap podcast. We hope you found useful takeaways you can apply to your entrepreneurial journey. Subscribe so you don't miss future episodes, and keep in touch and follow us on Instagram. If you have business questions, shoot us a direct message or leave us a comment. We'll try to cover it in an upcoming episode. And visit our website, taketheleap-today.com, for more resources like our online course that accompanies this podcast.